Hey, how you doing? I'm coming back at y'all with another tutorial today. It's been so long. I'm so excited. I love filming. I just haven't had time and I've just been whatever, you don't care. This video is going to be a tutorial and kind of like an up-to-date version of just my everyday go-to glam when I only have 30-45 minutes to do my makeup, but I want to be beat. I want to look fierce. I want to just blow everyone out of the water with how good I can look. This is what I do, and you will see such a transformation because I looked busted when I first started filming, and I was like, oh my god, I can't believe I'm literally about to get on camera looking like this, but whatever, it's fine. I don't always look like that. I've just been going through it, you know. But look how cute I am. Like, look at my little pineapple shirt. And I even got little pineapple earrings. Like, I don't know if you can see. Ooh, they cute. So I'm just feeling very, like, you know. I'm just going to go ahead and, like, just let you watch the video. And I'll stop jabbing. But I really hope you like this. And, yeah, so I'm awkward. And I haven't filmed in a long time. So I don't really know how to transition, so I'm just going to start telling you how to do this now. I'm very hyper aware of the fact that I look very dead. It's been a long day. It is currently like midnight right now, and so that's why this is happening, but I don't care. So what you gonna do? God, it's been so long since I filmed. So first step, like before applying any of my makeup, I always use an eye cream just because like your girl's tired. So this is the L'Oreal Eye Defense. Like I've used it in videos before. I feel like it makes my concealer go on better, and I also feel like it makes my concealer less likely to crease. So I'm just gonna dip out of here, and your girl got some Ghetto Fabulous nails, so I'm just gonna scoop it out like this, you know, on the top of your finger. I dab it. Okay, I dab. I don't rub. So for my primer lately, I've been using the Hangover RX by Too Faced. It's very moisturizing, and I've always been one to use like a pore filler, but I've just been trying this, and I've used it before, but it's just like recently I'm just like all about it, you know? I like that primer. It gives me like a glowy look, but it doesn't make me oily, and I don't know, like it just makes my skin feel really good, and it may just like not be doing anything, but I'm paid a lot of money for it, so I'm going to use it. So next I'm going to be doing my eyebrows because I like to let my primer kind of settle into my skin before I apply foundation on top of it. I just kind of like to let it breathe, you know. No shocker, I use the Benefit Cabral. It does me good. It does me well. I look so tired. Oh, bless my heart. Oh, this mirror is so dirty. I cannot use this mirror right now. I've got to use something else. It's just got powder on it. Like, I have not cleaned that mirror since the day I got it, like 2 years ago. Alright, let's slay this brow. And for like an everyday look, I just do like very light strokes, just because I want it to look a little bit more natural, I guess, as if anything about me or anything about the transformation you're about to see is going to be natural, because it's absolutely not. Because I'm going to go from like lost grandpa, like on vacation, to like cute Instagram girl who like actually looks cute in the shirt and not like an actual grandfather. So just bear with me. I said I wasn't going to change the shape that much, but you versus the girl he tells you not to worry about, you know? These came out a little bit more dramatic than I was wanting them to, but, and I'm going to apologize if I sound like I'm trying to be quiet in this video. I am, because I live in an apartment, and I know my neighbors hate me. Like, I wake up at like 5:36 in the morning, and when I take my shower I sing very loudly. Also very late at night I will just sit and sing very loudly. I also talk to myself a lot very loudly. I laugh at myself a lot very loudly. It is very late at night and I don't want to disturb them. And I don't want to give them any more reasons to hate me. If you're watching this, you're probably not because I'm nobody. But if one day you happen to stumble across this video, just know I'm trying. I'm sorry that I'm loud. I don't know how so much sound comes out of such a little girl, okay? I'm just like a vessel of just a noise. I'm sorry. Okay, back to the video. This trick has saved my life. I do my eyeshadow first before I do my foundation. Just because like, I can just like wipe it, whatever. Okay, you'll see. And I'm going to put on a base so that way it doesn't look weird that there's no foundation on my eyes and just eyeshadow and then there's foundation on the rest of my face. I want to put down a concealer and this is Tarte Shape Tape. I put a little bit on the back of my hand here and then I take like this little crusty, rusty, dusty Wet n Wild brush here. God, I look rough. Oh my God. Ooh, girl. Ooh, honey. Ooh, who hurt you? Am I okay? For a quick glam, I go to my Jaclyn Hill palette. Actually, for every glam, I go to my Jaclyn Hill palette because it's amazing. It's so beautiful. I like to start off with a transition color. And I like to, for that, I like to use the Morphe E13 brush. And it's a little fluffy puffy, you know? I've been using this for like, whatever. I use like 3 brushes, okay? Like, I don't care. This one, right here, is a good one. I don't know the names of these colors, so just like, whatever. Just pop it in the crease. Right, just like right there. And I drag it all the way to the inner corner. Bloop, 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 bloop. It's just gonna help everything blend nicely, and it also adds a good contour to your crease area. Next, I like to go in with this color right here. Kind of sort of use it as a second transition shade. Like I'll round this out in the outer corner like this, you know, put it up here, and then I just like blend it out into the outer corner. And it really doesn't have to be perfect. That's why I do my eyeshadow first, is so like if this isn't looking like as put together or as sharp or whatever, I can just take a makeup wipe and literally just, and it's just like clean, you know? Next, I'm gonna go with the color right below that one. Same brush, don't clean it in between. Who cares? I'm going to just deepen up the outer corner. I'm going to kind of keep it tucked, you know, like right here in this area. And more so on the lid than in the crease. And then just like swoopity-doopity out. And then bring it back in. You know, windshield wiper. Bloop, 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 bloop. But I've got that as blended as I feel like. I'm being kind of lazy right now. But, I mean, this is my go-to glam, so, I mean, like, I don't really care. But, I'm going to take the, whatever concealer is still left on my hand and that same brush. And I'm going to do kind of like a half cut crease moment. This is just what I do. This is just my glam, you know? It's my business. It's my face. It's not yours. So what I do with this is I, like, start right here on the inner corner. Because that's where I want, like, whatever I put on top of this to be the strongest. And then I just kind of, like, barely pat it out onto, like, the middle of the lid. And I drag it, like, right up to, like, the crease, you know? Middle part. But I do not come over to, like, too far over here. I just do it to, like, basically, like, wherever... Like when I'm looking straight and my iris, like where the color of my eye ends, like that's kind of where I go with that. You see? You see? Okay. Good. So the concealer is on both of my eyes and they match kind of. I'm going to go in with one of these shimmer shades right here. I'm probably this one, and maybe I'll mix a little bit of that. Any shimmer, like light colored shimmer, would look really good, in my personal opinion. I'm gonna go in with this one first, and we'll just see where that takes us, okay? See where it goes. This is an adventure, and I'm glad you're here with me on it. You know, adventure buddies are fun. What I'm going to do is I'm going to start in the inner corner, and then I'm going to pat it out into the rest of where I put the concealer. That way the most concentration is in the corner, if that makes sense. I'm not 100% feeling like the full silver moment, so I am going to go in with this, but I'm going to focus it more on like not so much the corner, but more of the middle part, okay? Like right here. And just blend it in and then drag it down into the corner. So that is pretty much it for the eyeshadow, at least on the top of my lid. So what I like to do is I like to take a makeup wipe and I will just wipe it like this. And that for me creates that edge, because I am not skilled enough to create that like beauty gurus do, just like without a makeup wipe. So oh well. So I think I've given my primer enough time to kind of settle into my skin. So now I am going to start on my foundation. So I still use the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte foundation, and I'm just going to blend it in with a dampened beauty blender. I am the shade 102. I'm going to dab this all over my face and start blending. So for concealer, I use the Tarte Shape Tape like under my eyes as well. And I will just take like the smallest amount, because this stuff is going to go a long way. And I only do one eye at a time because it does dry down very quickly and I want to blend it as soon as I can. So the same sponge I just blended my foundation with, and I just like move it from here all the way to my hairline. And then I'll go a little bit down, you know. And as you can see from this side compared to this side, it brightened up my face. It added like a contour to my face, even though I haven't contoured, because it's bringing out the center portion of my face, and you can tell a huge difference from both sides. That's why I drag it down and then I drag it all the way up here. A lot of people don't do that, like everyday people. I do, because I'm me. I ain't you. I ain't a normal person, obviously. Okay. And now, just to set everything in place and make sure nothing creases on me, I'm going to be using the Patrick Starr and MAC Cosmetics collaboration setting powder. And honestly, this stuff is just like a godsend. Like, my makeup stays in place, it doesn't crease. I pour some into the lid here, then I take that sponge that I just blended everything out with, and I just go right in, get a lot of powder on there, and then I am going to be baking this concealer just to make sure everything stays in place and everything's just nice and stays put and stays uncreased throughout the day. And I'm also going to bake my smile lines and my nose creases. I will shove some powder in there, just because I noticed throughout the day that like the makeup really rubs off there. I'm a really animated person, so that's why I have to do this. And I'll put some up here on my forehead. And then I just let that sit for a minute, so I'm just gonna sit here and bake, and I'll be right back. So in my heart of hearts, I feel truly that this has baked for long enough. I looked at several memes, I laughed at several memes, and I checked all of my social needs and all of those nice lovely things to pass the time, and here I am. I think she's set. So I'm going to dust her off. Just kind of blend her into the rest of the skin. To make sure everything is set and not just the parts that I baked. Next step is to bronze. And for a bronzer, I've been using the Milani Baked Bronzer. I got it at Kmart. Super cheap, so you're welcome. And this cheap little blush brush that somebody bought me for Christmas. And it works fairly well. And he got it from Walmart, so like whatever. It does the job, you know. It's not a Morphe brush, but it does the job. So, I mean, if you want this, like, it's at Walmart and whatever. Job, it does the job, you know what I'm saying? So I'll just like dust it on here. What I do is I put it in the hollows of my cheeks. It doesn't have to be perfect. And then I'm going to take it up on my forehead, start in the hairline, and then blend in circles down and around. And then I'll take it like just barely on the jawline. You don't want to look like you have a 5 o'clock shadow. Now I like to apply my blush, and I've been using this, the Becca Cosmetics mineral blush in the shade Flower Child. I've been using it forever. I'm going to use that same brush. I just like sprayed it with my cleanser and like wiped it on a terry cloth, but I'm just like barely tap in. You don't have to pick up a lot of product with this, and just like the apples right here, I just blend it into the bronzer, but I try to keep it more up instead of inside the hollows of my cheeks. For contour, I've been using and abusing this palette for probably like 2 or 3 years now. It is the NYX Go To palette, and you can clearly see I have used all of the blush and all of the highlighter, and like just, it's a lot. But in the same family of the blush brush, I have this like nice little contour brush here, and I'm going to go in with this contour shade. And I like this contour shade because it's cool toned, and if you want to watch my how to contour, like an Instagram baddie video, please. I'm going to do that real quick, and I will be right back. So this is definitely a different step than I've normally taken. I didn't put this in the Instagram baddie contouring video because I wasn't doing it then, but I've been into James Charles lately. He always bakes his contour, and I started doing that. Like, I did it as just like an experimental kind of thing. It's worked wonders on my contour, but I'll get the same sponge and more of Patrick Starr's powder, and I will put it right under where I contoured. And that's really gonna like make the contour like less muddy and runny into like the bottom of your face. And not only am I going to bake my cheek contour, but I'm also going to bake my nose contour. Thank you, Sister James, for this lovely, lovely tip. Girl, you have helped me. You have helped my contour game. Thank you so much. While this is baking and setting, I'm going to take this shade right here with this little Morphe G13 brush, and I'm just going to line the bottom of my eyes. That really brought this glam like together. Now I'm going to brush off this bake. And now I'm going to apply highlighter, and I'm just going to use the Jeffree Star Skin Frost Peach Goddess. I've been using this forever, and I apply it with a Morphe B13 brush. And I just get quite a bit. Dust it here, drag it a little bit up. Dust it on the tip of my nose, upper lip, and then a bit on the chin, and then I drag it up here. One of the final steps, I'm going to apply mascara. Let me curl my lashes real quick. I use this little thing right here. So I'm going to curl my lashes, be right back. For mascara, I've been using the L'Oreal Lash Paradise for probably like 6 months now, and it's so good. And And I'm just going to apply it on the bottom and the top lashes just to prepare my lashes to blend into my falsies. So yeah, just so the lashes that I like to apply these days are the Allure Vegas Nay lashes, and these are the Bronze Beauty, whatever, I'm not totally sure what that means. I do have a video on how to apply false lashes for beginners, so if you want to go watch it, I'm going to apply these lashes off camera like I've been doing so much, I feel, at the last part of this video. I'm sorry. So just go watch that, and if you want to know how to apply false lashes, and I'll be right back. Now that my eyelashes are secure on my eyes, I don't do a black liner or any eyeliner anymore just because I've been living for the no liner and just very like just lashes and shadow look. I don't know why. I used to always wear eyeliner, but oh well. I'm going to apply a lip, and this is my go-to lip color. It is the Kylie Cosmetics shade Cocoa K. It's just such a subtle pink, and it's beautiful. Like, it's so beautiful. It's so natural. So I'm going to apply that. Y'all know how to apply lipstick, so I'll be right back again. And for this look, literally all I have left to do is to set my face, and I alternate between the NYX matte finish setting spray and the Urban Decay All Nighter. I'm not going to use this because I'm literally just going to wash this makeup off like as soon as I get done filming. So I'm going to use the NYX setting spray and literally just spray this shit all over your face. It also melts the makeup like into your skin so it doesn't look so cakey. That was my up-to-date Go To Glam look. Anytime I just want to look fierce, this is what I do all the time. I'll mix up some of the eye colors or whatever, but this is pretty much just all I do. And I'll wear this to work. I'll wear this to like go shopping, like on a date. Like, this is just what I do when I don't feel like getting too creative or too crazy and I just want to look glam, and everybody thinks that I took forever on it, and really this, if I don't talk the whole time and I'm not like sitting there on my phone the whole time, it takes me about 30-45 minutes. This is just a quick, easy, go-to glam look, and I hope you liked it. I haven't filmed in a hot minute, and I'm sorry. I'm sure you don't care though. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, feel beautiful, feel fierce, and mind your business. Bye!